this is like I said, is a different angle or refreshing look as to how we view machine to machine, that's M2M, and how the Internet of Everything actually can affect e-commerce. All right, so just a early morning tickle to everybody. Can anybody say what these guys have in common? You have James Bond, Captain Kirk, Michael Knight, and Dolphy. Okay, Dick says women. Right, anybody else could muster a guess? Okay, I have a short time frame and a time limit, so I guess I'll just give you the answer. These guys are actually early adopters of machine to machine, albeit in the movie business, right? You have James Bond with his connected car. He is actually the first guy to have a connected car. With all of his devices, it's connected to his watch, connected to his, the very first smartphone, I think, right? And he had bullets and missiles and all of these things, and the very famous ejector seat. You have Michael Knight or Knight Rider. I see a lot of young faces. I'm sure everybody remembers Knight Rider. He had the first wearable device. He could contact his car, his talking car, via his watch, right? You have Captain Kirk, of course. He can transport and teleport himself from the Enterprise, his ship, basically to anywhere in the universe, right? And last but not the least, the late great Dolphy. Similar to James Bond, he had all of these connected devices. We actually just put that in there just to make sure that we had a local flavor to it, right? So as I said, they're certified early adopters. Okay, so again, alluding to, and I was actually very glad that the good senator gave us a brief look into the history of how mobile devices actually evolved. So from the 80s to 90s, everybody remembers your computer, right? You actually went to the computer if you wanted information. You went to an ATM machine. There was a time that when you went to an ATM machine, you actually had to count your money. You didn't trust the ATM machine. If you withdrew 500 pesos, you had to count how much it was, right? Then, moving to the 2000, you had the age of the laptop. Now, this was the day that employees actually dreaded. Now we can bring our work home. Wonderful, right? Then next, you had your smartphones. Better news for the office worker, right? You can actually bring your work anywhere. Great. Then, 2011 to the present, similar. And if you think about it, you have more power within your hands. You had the tablet, then you had the smartphone. And of course, from 2020 and beyond, this is where we're looking at the age of connected devices, the age of the Internet of Everything. Wherein all of these components, people, devices, processes, and things, they all encompass to make it more relevant and more meaningful.